Hello, welcome once again to our channel. So in today's video we are going to show you how you can use Visual Studio Code to create forms, online forms. So as usual, I'll start by typing greater than doc type HTML to declare that I'm working on HTML5. Then in between the open and the closing tag of the body, I just type forms. So in between the closing tag and the open tag of the forms, that one too, I will type label. So from here, that's where I'm going to indicate the title and the name. So here I'll indicate first name, then put a table or a gap that I'll fill the name or enter the name. So to do that one, instead of label, you would type greater than input type. So the input type, we have button, we have checkbox, we have far. But here since I want to input the name in a box, that one, the input type will be text. So I'll type a text in a box, and that one is the ID. So the moment you indicate the ID, it will clearly tell you that you are going to put a table, that you are going to enter the text over there. So ID equal the F name. So that's how it is. ID equal F name. I'll click on preview for you to see. So that's how it goes like. So here you could see I have inserted a table or a box in front of the first name. So that's how it is. So you can also type something to indicate that this is where you are to type your numbers or your letters over there. So to do that, you just type placeholder, then you enter any text. So I will just type SSS, and that'll be all. So I'll just duplicate, then paste. So here after the first name, I won't add middle name, so I'll just make it first name, second name, then come to the password. So that's how I want it to be. I want to move fast, so I won't bother myself to add middle name. So I'll just duplicate the first one, then use it for the second one. But here you can see the box is not all that arranged. They are just joined together. So I would like to separate it, and to do the separation or place them in order or arrange them, after the first input, you type greater than, then div less than, and the first input will be separated from the second input. That's how it will be. So as I was saying, you will just type greater than div less than. So I'll cut the closing tag of the div, then paste it at the bottom of the second input or below the second input. So I'll paste it at the second input. So I'll cut the closing tag of the div, then paste it below the second input. So I'll click on save, then click on preview. So here you could see it has now been separated, but still the box has been joined, so I have to separate the first one from the second one. And to do that, you click on enter again, then you type BR. But I told you that the BR is for separation between two tests. That one, it doesn't have closing tag. So here you could see the box has been separated. So that's how it goes. So to preview your work, you just right click, then you look for show preview, you click on it, then your work will be displayed over there. That's how we use the web browser to preview web documents. So in the same way, I'll copy the first and the second input, then duplicate it, and instead of the first name, I will just replace it with password. So I'll just show it to you here. So here you could see, since I didn't add the div, the placeholder hasn't been separated from the second input, so I have to distance it from the second input. And to do that, you type greater than div. So in the same way, the box has been joined, so I'll do as I did for the first name and the last name. So that one too, I'll enter the BR to separate the password from the last name. So here I'm done with the password. So the second one will be for the date. So if you want to insert dates, that one too, you type greater than label, then 4 equal b date, then you type birth date over there. So after that, the input type will be that one, you change it to date instead of text. The input type will be date. Then this one, you are not going to insert any box over there. So for the that one, you insert box because you use the calendar. So for the ID, you also type date, and instead of the F name, you type date, then you delete the placeholder. Then the name should be date. So that's how the format goes. After that, you click on preview. So here you could see the calendar has been shown over here. So when you click on the calendar, then you select the date. So that's how we go about it. Yeah. The next one, after the date, I would like to add titles. So for the titles, you just enter the title in between the open and the closing tag of the label. And for the input type, it will be button instead of text or dates. That one, it will be button. You just select one. So that one, you type radio. So the input type is radio. Then this one, you are not going to insert any table since you are to select only one. So you just clear the ID. Then the name will be title. So it's the title that you are going to select. So when you click on the preview, you could see there is a button over there. You just click on it. So that's how it is. That's how it goes. So yeah, I'm done with the title. So the next thing that I'll do is to add reset and submit. So I want to add reset and submit title. So I'll just type the dive. So I like to separate the title from the reset and the submit. So you just copy the label, either the first name or the password with input type. Then you change the password or the first name to reset. Then for the input type, that one to you don't need a placeholder. So this one is more like the button, you just click on it to reset your work. So for the input type, I will type reset, and this one, no need for you to add ID and the placeholder. As I was saying, you don't need to insert any box over there. So it's just a matter of you clicking on the reset, then it will reset your work for you. So that's how it be. So you go like this. When you click on it, then it resets your work. So imagine you select message and you want to reset, you click on it and it will clear everything for you to start afresh. So I will copy the reset and the 8 input type, then duplicate it and rename it as submit. I'll change the reset to submit. So I'll create another space, the dive. Then type BL2. So I have duplicated the reset, so I'll change it to submit. So for the submit, if you want to send the data to an HTML page using the HTML forms, you create an HTML form with input field. You use the action attribute to specify the URL of the page that will handle the form data. So there are two method attributes to specify the HTTP method. Example is the get and the post. So the moment you click on the submit, it will just submit your data to HTML page. And as I was saying, we have two method attributes to specify the HTTP. We have the get and the post. So the get is considered insecure. It's going to append your data to URL of your web page, but this means that it's going to add question mark to any of your data. But for the post, its work is to submit secure information like password. So before the action attribute can work, you need to have a server setup. But here I don't have server setup, so I'll just take you through how we create the forms. But if you want to send your work to web page, just like how we fill online forms, that one you need to have a server setup. You need to have a server setup, but yeah, I don't have the server setup. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share. So that's the work that we are giving to you for today. So Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and share. Thank you. See you in our next video. Bye bye.